Brewers hosting the Cubs, and the Cubs are plus 100 on the money line. The Brewers are minus 118. The over-under, 9 runs. The Cubs, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 196, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Brewers, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 162, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by 2. Hendricks pitched 4 times against the Brewers last year. 5 1/3, 1 run, 1 earned. They won that game 5-4 in Chicago. He struck out 7. 4 1/3, 6 runs, 6 earned. They lost that game 11-1 in Milwaukee. He struck out 2. 5 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned. They won that game 4-3 in 10 in Chicago. He struck out 1. 3 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 8-3 in Milwaukee, and he struck out 4 in that game. The Cubs are 4-3 as a team in his 7 appearances. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 3.1 strikeouts per game in those games. Ironically enough, Miley did not pitch against the Cubs either last year or this year. The Brewers have won his last 4 starts. They are 7-3 in his last 10. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 3.1 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Brewers are on a 3-game winning streak. The Brewers are 6-4 against the Cubs in their last 10. The underdog is on a 2-game winning streak. The underdog is, you guessed it, 6-4 on the money line. Not to be disappointed, the underdog getting a run and a half on the run line. You guessed it once again, 6-4. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The over has hit in their last 2. The over is 5-4-1, and the over-under at 9 specifically is 5-5. For those who are concerned about the wind, not that it makes a difference right now, but it's blowing in towards the third baseline at 10.3 miles per hour from right center field. Now, the last game they played against each other, which was today, the Brewers won 8-6. The game before that, the Brewers won 9-5. The game before that, the Brewers won 3-1. And the game before that, the Cubs won 4-0. Those are the 4 games they played against each other this year. The Cubs have dropped their last 3. They are 3-7 in their last 10 and 1-3 in their last 4. The over has hit in their last 2 games, and the over is 5-4-1 in their last 10. There's been a total of 11 runs, 6 runs, and then back-to-back games with 14 runs scored. 10 runs in a win, shutout and a loss, and then back-to-back games where they scored 6 runs and lost by the identical score, which is crazy. For the Brewers, they've won their last 3 games. They are 7-3 in their last 10. They are 3-1 in their last 4. The over has hit in their last 4 games, and the over is 5-4-1 in their last 10. There was a total of 15 runs, 19 runs, 9 runs, and 14 runs. 7 runs in a loss, 11 runs in a win. They scored 6 runs in a win and 8 runs in a win. Hendricks is another one of these guys seemingly this year that kind of when I pick with him I get screwed, and when I pick against them I get screwed. I'm going to take the Brewers with the money line. I'm going to take the Brewers laying the runs, and I'm going to go over in this game. Even though both of these pitchers' ERAs are low, I don't know what's going to happen when the bullpen comes into the game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.